the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New. Yeah.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Alright, today is November 28, 2021. It's 5:10 a.m. I was just checking stuff on Twitter to see what to share with you, so it took me a while. And I did get up a little bit later today, like 4 something. So, yeah, 1,513 subscribers, new subscribers, welcome. There's a possibility I might have 2 videos today. Because I was bookmarking a lot. And let me see if some of the things have been approved yet. No, this one is not approved yet. 9 people, oh my goodness, 9 people have already viewed it on YouTube back end, because this is not live yet for you guys to see, but YouTube is viewing it, so 9 people already seen it. So, oh, what is it? This video is going, okay. So actually it's being reviewed, so they're still reviewing it. And this one, nobody have seen it yet, so it's still being reviewed. So the next one, later on, I'll check to see if this one is approved. Everything else is okay. This one, they literally blacked that one. But I think I need to do some tweaked back again. I'll go and my editing version of it to see what I could change and re-upload it. That's the one I say he threw the gold standard away, this one. So I uploaded, I think there was some issue. Let's see what was the issue. Okay, checked. Copyright claim found, no one will be able to watch your video. Yeah, so that's why I haven't I kept it like that because they said nobody, they blocked it completely. So there must be a video within my video. Okay, something I probably share and they don't want it to see. Let's see, which one are they talking about? They usually give you an idea. Okay, so that's the one where on the princes and the press. All right, like a minute, not even a minute, a few from the 1723 timestamp to 1802 timestamp. So that's the part, that's the problem. They blocked it completely. So I need to go and do something. I don't know. Maybe I'll remove it, put it in by itself, and then see what happens. So that's the problem with this video. So they blocked the entire video completely. That's the thing. They blocked it completely. So there probably some truth in that thing that they don't want people to see. All right, so they blocked that one. Nobody can see this video. All right, so let's go on Twitter, see what's going on. All right, so let's go with my first bookmark. Okay, who wants to bet that it will be the royal themselves who name the person who raised concern over how dark Harry and Meghan's children will be? I mean, I already know they're the one who's gonna out themselves because they've never been in that position where the table have been turned. So they're running scared. They're doing things they won't even know they even said it. That's the thing. They won't even know they're the one who outed themselves. Okay, no takers on that one, I'm afraid. It's on the tip of my many royal tongues, and guilt has always shaking the truth loose. They will never admit it, even if they were on audio recording. Harry and Meghan telling us already stuck with them like a glue, and they have been doing some subliminal apologies with black sense, so there's no need for them to out themselves further. Okay, they are afraid to because he has a major problem with his angry. Okay, William tell us every time he open his mouth, Mr. I am already an uncle, Mr. African should limit kids, Mr. Very much not a racist family, so much that he gives no thought to Meghan suffering from suicidal ideation, and then repeat his vile racist comment about Africa. It's a lot of racist. Okay, I had a feeling it is William. I mean, I I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I have if I was thinking something about Charles, I just scrape it up. I had a feeling it is William. It won't be surprise me. The vipers are turning on each other. I believe you. They're always telling on themselves every time Meghan step out of Castle Montecito via palace sources. Okay. I mean, at one point, you never know. Maybe one of their mouthpiece might even say it too, because they know now it's the truth people are looking for. So people already see them as liars. So the mouthpiece is probably gonna say it, and then nobody gonna believe them still because they lie so much. Okay, all signs are pointing to William. There's the raising hand. They already have broken eggs. Almost quoted you egg for eggs. There's the laugh. They already have zero McButton. Me. Okay, Kate and William, but we already know who it was. I was thinking the same. Toby, 100%. Next tweet. And the thing is that from the outside, everybody, every country probably thought they were so powerful. But when you look at it now, because they've been so much behind the scene, when the table is turned, you see how weak they are. It's always like that with people who does so many wrong into the world. People always see them as powerful, but when they by themselves, they are weaklinglings. Okay, but the mind is so evil. Evil is what they spew, but they are very weak. I don't know if I make sense with that. All right, next tweet. Why can't they stay on their delusional island? We have the royal we wanted. We are no longer a colony. They need to stop all attempt at bringing the BS over here. It ain't welcome. So this is a retweet of something. So it's a thread, and I think I bookmark it as well. So let's go into it. All right, there's this. The UK media is now talking to US brand and reputation management expert Eric Schiffer. The California-based commentator noted the Harry and Meghan have been able to appeal to millennials and Generation Z members with their approach to causes close to their heart. The thing is that the royal family had a gold mine in their hands. Harry have been telling them that. That's the thing. Harry told them that. They didn't listen to him. Instead, their hate became their focus, and they threw away their gold mine. That's not the video that I call gold mine, by the way. The video that I call gold mine, YouTube blacked it. All right, so this is another version of that, that Harry was telling them that because they think so little of Harry, and then when they see a dark-skinned person, they don't even think of them as any importance. These two bright minds, Harry and Meghan, could have been the thing that kept them for maybe another 100 years. But they hate took the best of them, and now I don't know. I won't even think they have 10 years left because everybody around the world, their eyes have been open. No matter how much money they spend for PR from other countries, people already see who they are. Okay? That facade they've been running for centuries, okay, have been shattered. They could only appeal to hate. So people who have hate in their mind and their heart, these are the people they're gonna appeal to. But they're not gonna get the young people, the people with bright ideas, people who think normal, okay, normal people. When they see something wrong, they say it, okay. Even if they see something wrong in Harry and Meghan, they will say it in a respectable way, and at the same time, they will praise them for the work that they do. But these people, they want praise all the time. They want people around them to, even when they're doing shitty stuff, they want people to praise them. They're not gonna get that. So people around the world already see their nonsense. So they're done. I don't know. Maybe they have 10 years left. 10 years? I'm being generous with that 10 years. Okay, royal family believe Barbados quit Commonwealth before Prince Charles takes over. What is that? Okay, this is another is an article, but I'm not gonna go into it. Royal family leave. Okay, same thing is written there. Okay, Prince William and Charles to be visible face of monarchy as well transition underway. All right, so that's another article. All right, there's 7 comment under it. Okay, yes, people need to see what the future looks like. If Charles and William are the face of the monarchy, things do not look good. There it is. And then I feel bad for the younger kids over there, the next future Williams kids, because I don't know, nobody in there is telling those kids any better. At least I would have hope if, at least if Harry was over there, could show them a different way, but Harry's no longer there. So I don't know. And then when you look at the mother from Charlotte's and George and the other ones, grandmother from the mother side, I don't know what new things they could teach them to see things in a different way. But when you look at their mother, this is what their grandmother raised. So I don't know. It will take a miracle for those kids to see something completely different. And what happened with Harry, it was I don't know. Uh, it's like a star or a lightning just popped him into his head to make him change, to snap him into out of the delusional to see the reality. Okay, going into the army and all of that. He explained what makes him see things completely different, because Princess Diana was the one, okay, who would have taught him. And thank God Princess Diana was there for 12 years to teach him something different, but they took her away from him. But the everything that stays over there right now, I don't know. They all see the same way. So I don't know how the younger kids from the Williams side is gonna see anything different. One is 73, one is almost 40. What have they been doing? Your face is a mess. What else did they say? Pushing the rightful queen out of the way before she's even dead. Typical. There's the vial. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. That was something I saw underneath that. That was me. Okay, these are some stuff that I tweeted. Okay, they think people are stupid. Again, here's an issue for them. They should tell people why this is not a cause for them. Right? This is the reason they have people running for safety. I was thinking of different things for a post. What was the post? I retweeted out. Okay, let's go to the next tweet. If I don't think I bookmark it. Next tweet. Okay, not sure why it took Harry saying this, but better late than never. Palace mouthpiece at ITV has still been using the word. Okay, episode 2 of The Princes and the Press, which airs tomorrow night, will instead refer to Harry and Meghan's decision to quit royal life as Sussex. Okay, how wonderful for BBC to do the right thing about not using Megxit label. Okay, Sussex is a real label now. Got it? So they changed Megxit now. Okay, because what is it? I think Buzier had find the origin of it. I mean, the squad knew, but Buzier showed how do you call this? The receipt of it. Alright, so let me read here. Okay, that's part of misogynistic Megxit label script by BBC, who won't use term for second document episode. Prince Harry said the term used to describe Meghan, his decision to quit royal life, was misogynistic and created by a troll, and the BBC appeared to have listened. Alright, let's see here. It was yesterday. Oh, today. So that's today's date. November 28, 2021. Okay. The second part of the BBC New Royals documentary will not use the term Megxit after Prince Harry argued it was misogynistic. Okay. Episode 2 of The Princes and the Press, which airs tomorrow night, will instead refer to Harry and Meghan's decision to quit royal life as Sussexit, a label scarcely ever used. The move, reported by the Sunday Telegraph, may be seen as something of an olive branch after the airing of the show, which alleges staff from Prince Harry and Prince William's household brief against each other, ruffles royal feathers. Harry said, quote, maybe people know this and maybe they don't, but the term Megxit was or is a misogynistic term, and it was created by a troll amplified by royal correspondence, and it grew and grew and grew into mainstream media, but it began with a troll. So they removed that. All right, let's see here. They knew it then. All of them knew where it came from and why they were using it, but maybe better late than ever. All right, beside everything else, Sussexit is clearly a better pun anyway. All right, this one was a thread. What else are they saying? All right, so that's just more comment. All right, the term originated from a troll with direct link to KP. That's what I thought too, because Buzier had mentioned it in one of his things. Okay, Harry was right about how abusive the M was. Megxit, if this is a replacement, then good. They decided as a team it was never Meghan. She shed her entire life to move for him. When it became a nightmare, they left not just her. I abhor the M Megxit term. Okay, the M term. So their own label. How is this any better? Why do they need to call it anything? Okay, when I moved from my mother's home, she didn't label it. Just where they need a label for it. Wow, just wow. They probably had a late night meeting throwing out the best alternative monikers. Then they voted so they could go home. Just to get that out of the way. Okay, people already use Sussexit like celebrity and linear gossip. Let me move to the next one. Okay, so far I'm moving pretty fast. Maybe it will be one video. Okay, Harry and Meghan were seen as disloyal to the royal family according to the royal voters because they did the Oprah interview. Yet when the royal voters were being briefed against Harry and Meghan did the royal family or even the Queen see that they were being disloyal to Harry and Meghan? Or does it only work one way? Okay, let's see here. British media still thought that they were all access to the couple. British media and royal institution believes anyone who doesn't adhere to dysfunctional media relationship is committed a crime. This is why Harry never gave them the satisfaction that they needed, because Harry knows how they work. If he gave them one little access, they're gonna want more, and then if he doesn't give him anything, they start blackmailing him. He said, no, just keep on doing your nonsense. You're not going to get anything from me. My goodness. Loyalty is one-way street. Here, it flows upward only. Okay, there's a we see it here, very true. No matter what the royal family does, they expect loyalty from the public, therefore doing as they please, especially with the laws, climate change, discrimination, equal apps, okay? Those they step on in their own family, there's the pointing down here, and using the race card against Africa, classic Tory move. All right, let's see here. The UK is not remotely corrupt country. Latest, okay, Prince Charles allies help pick charity regulation. Okay, Prince Charles allies help pick charity regulator investigating cash for honor allegation. To turn a blind eye. Someone in the comment section, I think who probably live in the UK, explain something in terms of maybe something I said in the video. Usually I forgot what I say in those videos after I finish upload them, but she was explaining in terms of how the UK system sort of work, this kind of thing. All right, it was very I mean, we sort of know, but the way she put it, nicely written too. So it was really good to read. Allies of the Prince of Wales are directly involved in selecting the head of the charity watchdog, of course, who will oversee the investigation into an alleged cash for honor scandal. That's the thing that the person was mentioning on my comment section. She didn't say this like that, but the way she explained how the system over there worked. All right, let's see here. The sense of embattlement has been entrenched by William to reach out to senior figures in the media as he prepared for kingship and try the apparent decision of those same newspapers to side with the palace over Meghan and Harry by peddling the most negative coverage of the Duchess' relationship with her father, Thomas Markle. Quote, Harry sees that as part of the headwind against him, a friend said. In this context, moving to Frogmore has been as much of exile as an escape. Quote, Meghan and Harry feel they have been cut off adrift, and quote, one ally said. I mean, even though the tabloid be spinning things in a different way, but you tend to have a sense of what what the palace is telling them. All right, let's see here. Having Charles' ally investigating the cash for honor is the same as setting a thief to catch a thief. Exactly, it's just to turn a blind eye. My goodness. I mean, I thought they were not about politics. Why are they all involved into this nonsense? Why are they involved to all of this nonsense? That this is the thing here. Their action and behavior, this is what disgusts people. They're saying one thing, but they're doing something completely different. They're involved in every aspect of things. My goodness. That's why I keep on saying, I don't know who could live in a time where you always have to be defend. If you're doing shitty stuff, of course, this is the kind of things you do to defend stuff because you're doing shitty stuff. But if you live life with honor and respect and dignity and live content, okay, to live with contentment and do your thing as you want without disrespecting or stepping on somebody else's way of life, you should be okay. But because they want to be involved in every single thing, this is the thing that they have to do. I don't know, how do they sleep at night? Because things like that will make me worried. Please, knock on wood, God, this is not something I want. I want to live a simple life, have enough, okay? Be happy with my family, no sickness and all of that. I don't want to be doing all these BS things, okay? Believe me, what you put out, your word is very powerful. The universe hears you. There's a video I want to do regarding that some clips of other people who see something like to the same way that I see. I want to put together for you guys. Okay, maybe I'll do it and then put it on the other channel, because now the other channel, they're reviewing it to see if it will be monetized. They're probably gonna reject it. Okay, their collect behavior doesn't show the institution must win. Their behavior. Okay, there's someone who's saying something similar to what I was saying. Okay, I didn't even see it. All right, let's see. Only one way. At the end of the day, in their eyes, the institution must win. They don't care whose life they destroy to keep the status quo. You see? All right. Their collective behavior doesn't show the institution must win. Their behavior shows individual have to win. Everything Harry and Meghan did as members of the institution showed the best of them, but it shows the worst of the individuals and how lacking in work ethic, charisma, and appeal. Somewhat, somewhat, okay, somewhat. Okay, it only worked one way for them. Yeah, that is true. This is the thing here. People are seeing them for who they are now. They thought they live in the, I don't know, Stone Age. People don't, information don't travel fast enough. So where they been doing this kind of behavior, they didn't know they have to upgrade. I keep on bringing that Vanity Fair article from, what's her name? Princess Anne, who said they don't want to change, they don't want this. It is true. She already said it out there. They're not changing. They're doing the same tactic and expect different results. But what happened? The world around them has evolved. Information flow really quickly. They could do something right now. 5 minutes later, me across 1,000 miles, I already know the nonsense that they did. Not even 5 minutes, even the moment that they're doing it. It's just the people who's televising it probably put some delay. If they do something stupid, at least they could scrape it off, so the world don't have to see it. But we could see it the moment that they're doing. If whoever's televising it want to show it as it goes. All right, next tweet. The entire truth is coming out, and the others are upset. There's this. All right, I love this pic of Harry and Meghan, so cute. All right, so that's just a tweet. When was that? 3:59, November 28th. So it tweeted today. So some squad probably haven't seen it at 4 a.m. So it's 5:33. So some squad probably sleeping. All right, next tweet. Okay, there's that. It hasn't fully sunken in yet that the future king of England hired government operatives to methodically target and destroy his sister-in-law. He used taxpayers' money and his sycophantic media to weaponize petty gossip and overblown innuendos against his little brother's wife. You are a ho. I mean, I I think what I've mentioned about this is the video that YouTube blocked, because there was a clip where some government official was saying where they hire government to come and help him, and then within that, and I was saying, my goodness, he had a gold mine in his hand because Meghan is social media savvy. Okay, social media savvy, because if you look at Meghan's past, the TIG, the squad who have been following Meghan for God knows how long, who knew everything about Meghan, that she did her IG, the TIG, and all of this, and then she was making money off of all of those things. These are the things that Meghan could have helped William with. I said it in other videos after the one that I've showed you, YouTube Black. I hope it came out the right way, because I was trying to differentiate in terms of how Princess Diana brought Meghan into those boys' lives. Okay, Meghan was there not only to love Harry, to the wifely duty with Harry, and at the same time enjoy the work that they do together, but also Princess Diana brought Meghan into William's life to help him with the exact same thing that this person had tweeted. Okay, uh, to bring people to prop his image. But what he did, William was so blind to see the gold mine of Meghan, is that he only saw hate instead of embracing Meghan and, humble himself. That's the word. Because sometimes when I'm thinking of a word, it doesn't come quickly. I'm happy it comes quickly now. He should have humbled himself. I'm not saying to bow down to Meghan or anything like that. Humble himself to Meghan for Meghan to help him. Okay? Because in the back door, okay, and behind the closed doors, people will not know it's Meghan who's helping him. If he just took instruction how Meghan could guide him in terms how to go about with the social media thing, he would have been fine. But instead, now we see why those IG numbers were being done. When Harry and Meghan were in the UK, you see, I think the first time that Harry and Meghan opened their IG account, I think it was Sussex Royal. I think it break a world record for the first day or something like that. And then this is what got him so jealous. Maybe that's what that's over when he decided to hire people to I don't know. You guys could guide me. It probably started way before that, but just to show you the kind of mindset, the evilness that he was seeing, he couldn't see Meghan for what it is. And then this is the blindsided that the entire royal family then see of Meghan, is that Meghan came with an army. Meghan had already a huge followers. So this is why when Harry and Meghan opened Sussex Royals, this is why it blew up completely in one day. It became a world record because Meghan had her her army with her, and they wanted to follow her some more while she's over there. And then this idiot didn't see that. Okay, I wasn't even, I think maybe I started following them 2 days later after they opened the Sussex Royal, because I was hearing people talking about it, because I have the IG account. I never, go and do that much, interact in it that much. So once they did that, Squad were talking about it, and I went and followed them. So instead, they went and buy. We know that for a fact because the Squad be showing where the how do you call this, the trending and things where the bots located at when they do certain event, because the Squad don't even bother following them, so they have to buy bots to show certain numbers, which is so freaking stupid. But anyway, the whole story behind this is the fact that Princess Diana brought Meghan to those to the royal family's lives to assist, okay, both of the boys. But one of them saw it, which is Harry. He saw the love and compassion that Meghan has, that could pretty much what he needed. And then the other brother didn't see that. Okay, that's the difference here. And each time I think about it, I know it may sound silly and all of that about Princess Diana and heaven, this and that. Believe me, sometime when I think about, I can't get my mind off of that to say, how in the hell did Meghan get into them, into their lives? But how, why not? I just don't understand how, of all women around the world, this is this woman, Meghan, that had to be so good at almost every single thing. Every single thing. And I mean, we saw from the interview with Melody Hobson that, Meghan was still getting guidance. Okay, this is how you humble yourself. How you humble yourself. Because through that conversation, even though I've said it before, way before those interviews, way before the Oprah interview, and I was like, they are being guided and helped in certain ways. I get so much backlash for saying that, but you see the people they surround themselves with, they have to get, you know, people want them to succeed. So all the people who have made it and the Hollywood world, they want them to succeed. I'm sure they will, they will that's what I was thinking way before that, until the Melody Hobson and conversation, is that they're getting help. They're getting guide. When Meghan was saying, people were, you know, helping her or guide her, and when to sign a contract, when to back off, or when to take certain initiative and all of that. All right. So even though they have each other, Harry and Meghan, where they talk about certain things, okay, they have other people who've done this kind of thing, like the Oprah, like the Tyler Perry, like uh, Melody Hobson, and all of that. These are brilliant minds who they have around them. And then the thing is that William could have that too. But nope, he thought he's so much better than everybody, he couldn't humble himself. Okay, I went on a long rant. I hope I make sense with my ranting. All right, let's see some of the comments here. What was this about? Okay, so William hired a politician to help him to go against his sister-in-law, and that's his downfall right there. Okay, it's a lot to actually take in, isn't it? He is truly evil. And one thing we could take away from this is that I haven't said it in a while, but past videos I've said how it doesn't take too long to ruin a generation. Uh, you could see it from this. Many of you have been alive way before William. Okay? So the moment Princess Diana passed, or even when she was alive still, they were molding him to be what he is now. Okay? This is how you ruin a generation. Many of us were alive before William, and we could see how things have evolved to get what he has become. And we haven't seen anything yet. This is just the beginning if people don't put a stop to this nonsense. Okay, and that crossed my mind because some old videos I've said many times that you probably need a decade, uh, you know, to ruin a generation. So there's this one as prime example. It's more than a decade, but at least this is an example of that. Okay, they all included that 95-year-old. Everyone gives a pass. If she had set a better example, women wouldn't have to suffer to join her family. It start and end with her failed leadership. I've said this part, what I'm going to say here. Okay? Remember, it's not like I'm giving the queen a pass. Remember, and that institution, they don't really elevate the women that much. Okay? So remember, her father was the king. And he died, was it unexpectedly? Because she was somewhere in South Africa and she had to come in and all of that. All right? So when she was young, they didn't really, I don't know if they prep her to be queen or anything like that. If the father was giving her pointers once he passed away, she'll be taking over or anything like that. I do not know all of this. But this is what I believe. Once the king died, guess who took over? Those courtiers. So they probably were feeding her nonsense. Oh, this is the way this go. This is the way this go. She never questioned it. She took it as they were giving giving her those information. So she never knew anything better. She thought this is the way things go. But instead, she should have known her position because whatever she said would have been it. Even if the courtiers were saying, this is the way this goes, this is the way you have to do it. If she said, no, I want it that way, that could have been the thing. So I really think as soon as the father passed, they took over. But then again, you have her husband who probably, I don't know, but this is what I think. The courtier took over after the father died, and this is where things go downhill. And then when she had her kids, all right, look how Charles turned out, okay, thinking that it's the press who had, he had to, it's the press that had to give him good rating or good headlines for the people to like him. So they put this nonsense into his head when instead it's the people. You have to do the right thing to make the people happy. And then look at Charles pass it on to his kids. And thank God one of the boys were bright enough to say, no, if you were in such a pain, why would you want me to do the same thing that you did? Weren't you hurting? Why would you want me to hurt as you did? This is Harry here. Harry was the one who was questioning things. The other one was not. Okay, this is how the thing continues. All right, so it started the minute the father, the king, passed, and then the courtier took over. That's what I think. And then she never see the light to do something completely different. And this is why I also think they divide the brothers, okay? Because Harry was too bright for the institution. Harry was too smart for the institution, and Harry was too close to all of the futures. So they divide the brothers to get Harry out of there, and then to stay with the puppets, let them do what they say, and they think this is the right thing. All right, it has to be that. No matter, I know this is my humble opinion, but it started from when the dad passed, when the king passed. All right, so it's the continuation of things. All right, why? Because Egg and his wife are so unable. Okay, the crybaby man will be king, but he saw a black woman as his biggest threat. Incredible. Maybe our ancestors is doing their job, because if you look at the foundation of things, okay, the enslavement and all of this, maybe our ancestors got into his brain and say, you need to do self-destruction. All right, because now the politician are and they see how they work, how they operate. All right, they giving him advice to be self-destruct. Let's see here. Okay, a racist will see any person of color a threat. Yeah, Princess Diana is doing her job, and our ancestors doing their job. Sometimes we need to pray to our ancestors because they were in the physical world. They know the pain and suffering that they went through. We need to call upon them sometimes and to the universe. Let them hear uh, uh, the evolution of their pain is still continue in a different form to help us guide us to a better way. All right, because they know pain and suffering, so they want to make sure that we don't follow the same pain and suffering that they went through. We need to call on our ancestors. Okay, if you don't believe in God or the universe or whatever it is, call on somebody to help you, because evil only knows evil. Okay, don't forget Jason Kanoff used Jason Kanoff to try and put Meghan in a trap, and also use him to insert himself in the court case that has nothing to do with him. And the thing is that, and this is why I think uh, they're trying to do, the politician is doing a self-destruction kind of thing here. And I don't know where I read it. I don't know if it's within my comment section. And this is where I had to go search to see if Jason Kanoff was American, and come to find out he's from Texas. He was born in Texas. So this is why those politicians are so good. So they advise, my humble opinion, okay, they advise him to pen the two Americans together. Okay, to advise them to put the two Americans together, and when push comes to shove, they step away and let the two Americans do their nonsense in the court. All right, that's what I think here. And don't forget, Egg will also be a head of the Church of England. Good luck with that, UK. My goodness. Okay, thank you. King of his, you know what? Motivation by jealous, envy, racist, and a little energy. Yeah. All right, next tweet. Okay, I'm 33 minutes. Even after my own long ranting, I probably will be doing one video. Episode 2 of The Princess and the Press, which airs tomorrow night, will instead refer to Harry and Meghan's decision to quit royal life as Sussex. How wonderful for BBC to do the right thing about not using Megxit label. Okay, down here, which I read already. Sussex is a real label now. Got it? Okay, I think I went into it. Sussex I still, okay, so I did this already, so I bookmarked it twice. Next tweet. All right, that would have been the last tweet that I have for video 1, but it seems like I might continue. All right, CamillaTomineyIsALiar admitted live on TV in March that there's always people briefing on all sides, so there are different households and different principals, as they're called, members of the royal family that you deal with on a daily basis about the stories you are writing. Okay, let's see here. 26 seconds. I know it's short. I have to stop in between. You see how YouTube is, I don't know, really put a magnifying glass on my channel. So let's see here.
Stories continued to be perpetuated was because nobody within the establishment, the institution, stood up for her. They let you write these stories, but they didn't ever refute them.
This is the thing here. This guy, I really like him when when I see some of the things that when he's interviewing people. He usually goes to the point. I mean, he doesn't embarrass his guests or whatever. I think he's stuck to the things that some people wants to hear. All right, so that's one thing here. Okay, that's probably okay at midpoint, so I probably won't stop anymore.
I don't agree with that, because there's always people briefing on all sides. So there are different households and different principals, as they're called, members of the royal family that you're dealing with on a daily basis about the stories you're writing. At any
oh, there it is. She said it without even knowing. She said it without even knowing. Around here. Let's see here.
On a daily basis about the stories you're writing.
Okay, she get briefing about the story she's about to write. So they are telling her things. All right, let's see here.
You're dealing with on a daily basis about the stories you're writing. At any
stories continue
daily family, different principals, as they're called, members of the royal family that you're dealing with on a daily basis.
Okay, members of the royal family you're dealing on a daily basis, which we already know. Harry did not give them access to Meghan.
4 times I asked the palace, or maybe 3 times I asked the palace, if we, as a media group, could meet Meghan, and it never happened.
So it's not Harry, Okay, we could scrap Harry out of there. So Harry is not giving them daily briefing on a daily basis. Okay, so who are the other one? The other principals. All right, that we could get out of her nonsense. Let's see here.
As they're called, members of the royal family that you're dealing with on a daily basis about.
Okay, members of the royal family you're dealing on a daily basis. That's not Harry. Okay,
About the stories you're writing.
About the story she's writing. Okay, so they're telling her nonsense to write about. So we could get it from there. Okay, let's listen to it one more time.
Stories continued to be perpetuated was because nobody within the establishment, the institution, stood up for her. They let you write these stories, but they didn't ever refute them.
I don't agree with that.
4 times I asked the palace, or maybe 3 times I asked the palace, if we, as a media group, could meet Meghan, and it never happened.
Because there's always people briefing on all sides. So there are different households and different principals, as they're called, members of the royal family that you're dealing with on a daily basis about the stories you're writing. At any
stories continue
to there it is. We know it's not Harry who brief her on a daily basis because Harry doesn't like them. All right, this means a royal household told her, okay, that Harry was secretly dating Meghan. That household head will then have seen her story and give her permission to print it. And the documentary, she says her editor was the only person she showed the story to. All right, I'm telling you, the squad are uncovered. They're telling on themselves. This is why they don't want me to show those big clips because I can't believe they blocked my video. They literally black it. All right, yet they are now trying to discredit Amo for his presentation of the princes in the press, saying it. Who poor Harry and Meghan guess they were not banking on Jobson going rogue, saying, quote, they can deny till they are blue in the face. But there were leaks, especially from KP.
Much of the negativity towards the couple is coming from within the royal family. The royal family and staff of the royal family are the ones that are very often leaking these stories to the press.
Okay, CamillaTominey is a liar. What doesn't she agree with? She is just confirming that the man was saying, this woman is a liar, a racist, and all-around horrible woman. What is her redeeming quality? Okay, where are the negative stories about Cambridge's then? All of them are briefing against Meghan and Harry. This is the truth that is all. Sussex is never briefed against any other household. All right, so the squad know. Okay, her go-to line is always, quote, I don't agree with that, end quote, when she's been caught in a lie. Camilla's a liar. Great receipt. Do they forget about the receipt? CamillaTominey is a liar. If she rationed her lies, she wouldn't have to gaslight girl boss so much. All right, so that was a good one. She really tell on herself. All right, next tweet. This is where I would have started a new video, but let's continue. I'm not an hour yet. Okay, you know you made it when you're a pop culture icon. All right, there's Harry and Meghan. Okay, Meghan. Okay, that's a different language. Where they are step 2. Okay, were they at steps 2? All right. Oh, look at this. That's right. They're walking in the same way. The same. What is it? Is that the right leg? Yeah. Forward. They are in sync. My goodness. Next tweet. All right. Prince Harry and Rihanna. When I saw that, I had to bookmark it. Look at him smiling. Let's see here. If he weren't dating Meghan already at the time of this photo, Rihanna would have wrecked his life. That's the lie. Okay, Kiki, bright skinned girls make him giggle. That's a very sly he got going. You never know. When was this picture? I don't know. Maybe before 2016 or something. I don't know. You guys know more than I do. I'll check later on my own time. I don't want to make this video 5 hours and then I have to cut. All right. Next tweet. Can someone reply below with that pic of summary of Meghan's accomplishment or a thread I needed for receipt purposes to just reply to someone rarely do. All right. So people start putting receipt. All right, let's see here. Okay, is this helpful, Rebecca? Let's see here. Oh, I can't see this. What I'll do here, when I'm editing, I'll, how would I say that? I'll zoom in this area here for you guys to see, and then pause your screen, because it's very small for my eyes. All right, so this one, oh, wait, there's a part I could see. Okay, college grad, double major, multilingual, UN spokeswoman, accomplished speaker, international charity activist, activities, successful career, millionaire, author, beautiful fashion icon, adored by fan, works hard, black, good enough for you, UK royal family. Okay, so that's that. And what I'll do also, I'll put the a clip that I have when she went to one of the night shows where she was talking about her education.
What did you study at college?
I double majored theater and international relations, and then I went and worked for the U.S. Embassy for a bit. And
where?
In Argentina, in Buenos Aires.
That's sensational.
Isn't it
You
great
speak
too?
Spanish?
I do now, but they speak
Right.
a very different kind of Spanish. It's Castellano, so it almost sounds like Italian.
Yeah.
Cuando llegas? Yeah.
Cuidado. Yeah.
Exactly. Hey, mira vos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
What's a come and a go? Yeah. You didn't know I spoke Italian, did you?
I didn't.
So you speak a lot of different languages or just that?
I studied French for 8 years, and now it's deplorable. I can't remember anything, which is just...
Okay, yep. You can tell which one is meant to be royalty. Cough. HRH, Rachel Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Cough. Hope this thread by at Dagen helps. Okay, so someone has that also, so she went and put the link here. Okay, I'm not upset that Harry and Meghan are not included in the slimming down monarchy. As we have seen, Harry and Meghan's success is not depending on the monarchy. All right, let's see here. This is a thread. I'm telling you, when you ask the squad for something, they deliver. Let's see here. This one I could see. I'm going to read it. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex Archwell Foundation 1 year impact, April 2020 to May 2021. 1. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, celebrate Earth Day 2020 by narrating a special conservation video, quote, hope starts here, end quote, for African parks. 2. In honor of Mother's Day, Prince Harry and Meghan with PNG donated to Harvest Home. 3. End of year podcast featuring guests from around the world sharing their reflection, inspirations, and perspectives of life during the pandemic. 4. Partnering with Invictus Game to produce the Heart of Invictus. 5. Harry wrote an article, The Fast Company, calling business leaders to rethink their role in funding the advertising system that underlies the misinformation and divisive rhetoric that often share on social platforms. 6. Meghan, author of the children's book, The Bench, #1 New York Times bestseller. 7. In addition to the above, they continue to support the existing charities Invictus Games, Santa Bali, African Parks, Rhino Conservation, Well Child, Mayo, Smart Work, etc. I'm telling you, the squad be following. Oh my goodness, there's more. All right, there's more again. 1. Donated new roof for the Genesis Women's Shelter. 2. Donated $10,000 from the Together cookbook to the Shalom Kitchen. Okay. 3. Archie's birthday 2020 match donation $130,000 to Camp Fed. 4. Meghan donated to My Grateful UK £8,000. 5. Sussexes donated £90,000 to Feeding Britain from funds generated from the broadcast of their wedding. 6. Partnering with the Angel Food to deliver meal to the immunocompromised. 7. Volunteer at Homeboys Inc. preparing meals. 8. Volunteer at Baby to Baby to deliver school supplies. 9. Prince Harry volunteer at the Walker family event, packing and distributing meals. 10. Meghan convened a roundtable with Girls Inc. and National Women's Law Center to give adolescent girls a platform to speak about the breadth of challenges their generation is facing. 11. Supported Color of Change, Mind UK, The Press Pad, and URL Media. All right, let's see here. This is the last one. Oh my goodness, there's more. Establish Archwell Foundation Fund for UCLA Center for Critical Internet Inquiry. My goodness, I forgot about this. That's true. That was early 2020, early 20 when they first starting, and I remember seeing pictures of them going to UCLA or something like that. So later on, we find out this is what they were doing. Okay. 2. Supports the Overland Foundation. 3. Partnered with Center for Human Technology. 4. Joint partnership with Well Central Kitchen. And I think it's in the order that they did it, and she put it here. Okay, 1 kitchen built in the Dominica, and 2 kitchens scheduled for India and Puerto Rico, and the 4th to come. Wow, I knew about the Dominica part. I didn't know about the rest, about the India and Puerto Rico. Did I know? And then the 4th to come. Okay, see, I haven't come across them in a while. Okay, support the Center for Compassion and Altruism Research and Education, Stanford. Okay, partnered with Procter & Gamble to work with Girls Inc., Harvest Home, and National Women's Law Center. 7, with P&G, raised over $300 million for vaccine from other organizations. 8, partnered with Global Citizen, the Sussexes, as campaign chairs for Vax Live, raised over $3 million for vaccine from donation. Okay, 9, Prince Harry with Oprah Winfrey, executive produced a mental health series, To Me You Can See. Okay, 10, donate 200 beanies to Make Give Live New Zealand for Archie's birthday. All right, and what about, she forgot this one, when she went to New York and give donation to the school, okay, the flower pot thing for the school, and the money she gave to a business person, what's her name, Manda, I forgot. So 2 things that she missed about when she went to New York. All right. Let's see here. For those of you coming on to my tweet to disparage Meghan, you were warned. You will be black. You don't have to agree, but disrespect and hate will not be tolerated. As for claiming she was a nobody before Prince Harry, nobodies don't work with world leaders or speak in the UN. All right, let's see, 1 minute and 21 seconds. Meghan speaking at the UN Women Advocate for Women's Political Participation and Leadership. Let's hear. It's 1 minute and 21 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome American TV and film actress and UN Women's Advocate for Political Participation and Leadership, Meghan Markle.
Even as they introduce her here, she already had a long list. Okay? When you hear the introduction, she already had a long list. All right.
Well, good evening. That doesn't feel like enough. We need a global understanding that we cannot implement change effectively without women's political participation. It is said that girls with dreams become women with vision. May we empower each other to carry out such vision, because it isn't enough to simply talk about equality. One must believe in it. And it isn't enough to simply believe in it. One must work at it. Let us work at it together, starting now. Thank you so much.
You know, as I was listening to her, you know, the applaud continue, is that the princes and the press, where one of the one of the royal rats was saying that Meghan wanted to use the platform as if, okay, Meghan was trying to take over the royal family. Look at it. She had a platform. Her narrative remained the same from, I don't know, you guys been following her more than I do. All the clips that I come across, she's repeating the same thing. She never changed. So every opportunity that she has, she's gonna repeat the same thing. Because I remember when I was in school, when I'm studying, okay, there's some people who get things really quickly, especially if you're not really interested, but things that I wasn't really interested in, I have to keep on repeating it to myself. There are times I record myself and then put it on my what is that thing to listen to, and as I'm walking places, I have the earphone listening to myself repeating the same thing over and over until I get it. Okay, so this is the thing here. Meghan is repeating the same thing over and over and over again until you get it. She never changed. She never changed. All right, there's this. Okay, Meghan with Ban Ki-moon, former Secretary General of the United Nations. There she is here. I have a picture similar to that. Okay, Meghan with former President Obama. Okay. Okay, Meghan with Justin Trudeau, One Young World. She was already there, and this is what I'm telling you. Meghan is a little bit of everything, and Harry saw it the minute. I don't know. I think maybe Princess Diana just hit Harry's heart and said, "This is it." And no matter what Meghan probably told him at that first date, once he went home to verify and see all those things that she had on her IG, and I think he was sold. Okay, he was sold. He was like, "This is it." Okay, my goodness, because even if Meghan were to say a lie, he would have known through her IG post because her pictures don't lie. Well, some people manufactured pictures to point something else, but the thing is that she had already done it. You could go and anybody else who were there, who took pictures, could probably show you similar things, but at a different angle. What is that? Meghan with various world leader at One Young World. Where is Meghan? Okay, she's right there. Let's look at it. There she is. I'm looking here. Okay, all the ladies, I mean, it's obviously when ladies are sitting, they have to cross their leg, right? I'm looking at Meghan here, Look at this one, open his leg. I'm telling you, I always have something to say about those every pictures that I come across. Open his leg instead of trying to, squeeze in together or something. Look at him, all relaxed, don't give a shit who's around him. This guy. I have to criticize. There's Meghan here. She was already on world stage, and this idiot, the royal rat, and that the princes and the press saying that Meghan was trying to take over the royal family. What the F? Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. All right. Meghan's humanitarian work with World Vision. Okay, I'm not gonna clip. This is a video probably on YouTube. You guys could go check it out. Meghan has been a change maker since she was 11. She does not need the British royal family or titles. She defies success. Take a look at the royals who were born into their titles and have not accomplished what she did. Okay, let's look at this here. All right, let's read. Maybe I'll create a different video now. All right, Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, humanitarian philanthropic work prior to becoming royal. Age 10, protested the Gulf War. Oh, see, that I didn't know. I did not know. Okay, at age 10, the only thing that I got out of her when she was young was the Procter & Gamble thing, where she wrote the letter to former First Lady Hillary Clinton and that thing. That's what as far back that I went. I didn't know about the 10 years old thing here. Okay, see, you learn something new. I wasn't sure, pretend that like I know Meghan or something, like I'm an expert or something like that. But I told you, I didn't follow her that much. All right, but I'm learning now. Okay, age 10, protested the Gulf War. Meghan saw a classmate at her crying because his brother was going to the Gulf War. To support her classmate, wow, Meghan held anti-war protests at her school, asking for peace and harmony. Interesting. Interesting. Did not know that. At age 11, fought for women equality. Procter & Gamble changed their ad as a result of a letter Meghan wrote. Okay, this is the one that I was aware of. Age 13, volunteer at Skid Row Soup Kitchen until the age of 22. I sort of hear about it, not fully, I think, but it sounds familiar. Okay, volunteer with the Glass Slipper Project, which help underprivileged high school girls in Chicago get dressed for their prom. Didn't know about that. Perform in a 30-hour dance marathon to raise money for cancer charity. Did not know that. While on Suit, lobbied to have the leftovers meal from the set of Suit donated to local homeless shelter. That I've heard of. Okay, volunteer at St. Felix Center, Toronto, Canada. 2014-2016, counselor for international charity One Young World. 2014, USO chairman's holiday tour, traveling to Spain, Italy, Turkey, Afghanistan, and England. Okay, 2015, Human Women's Advocate for Political Participation and Leadership. 2016 to 2017, Global Ambassador, World Vision, traveled to Rwanda on behalf of World Vision to help bring awareness to girls' lack of education. In 2017, Meghan traveled to India to help advocate for gender equality. Meghan penned an article for Times, Her Period Affect Potential. What about the part where one of her classmates who was shy and she gave her a letter or something of to pop her up or something like that, because that girl she still has the letter or something like that. All right, that's another thing. All right, let's see here. Hi, all, please don't respond to the hate tweet. I am hiding in black. I have no time for hate. All right, let's see here. Adding this thread about Meghan. Okay, there's more. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's almost done. Okay, Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex. Rachel Meghan Markle, born on August 4th, 1981, attending Immaculate High School and Northwestern University. Northwestern is ranked as one of the top universities in the US and world and has the 9th largest university endowment. Okay, member of Kappa Kappa Gamma sorority, graduated from Northwestern School of Communication in 2003 with a bachelor's degree and a double major in theater and international studies.
What did you study at college?
I double majored theater and international relations.
Okay, internship, the American Embassy in Buenos Aires, Argentina.
And then I went and worked for the U.S. Embassy for a bit. And
where?
In Argentina, in Buenos Aires.
That's sensational. You speak Spanish?
I do now.
Studied for a semester in Madrid, Spain. Oh, studied for a semester in Madrid, Spain. I didn't know that. Language spoke English, French, and Spanish. She said her French is not that good. Okay, I remember she said it's deplorable.
So you speak a lot of different languages or just that?
I studied French for 8 years and now it's deplorable. I can't remember anything, which is just...
All right, career. Freelance calligrapher that I know. Taught bookbinding. Okay, I think she said that in Larry Live on CNN. These two, that's where I heard it before. Actress 2003 to 2018. Humanitarian, philanthropic, special. And then if you expand on this, you'll see some small role that she had. All right, humanitarian, philanthropic, special focus, gender equality, women's rights, social justice, responsible media. Okay, humanitarian, op-ed writer and speaker, founder and chief editor. The TIG focus on food, fashion, beauty, travel, and profile inspirational women. Okay, clothing designer and model, collaborated with Whitman Releasing, 2 collection, 2015 to 2016, the Meghan Markle collection for Whitman, social media influencer, followers, IG, 3 million. Facebook 800,000. What is it? TikTok? I don't know. 350,000. See that 3 million here. All right. This is the thing that William did not see. I don't know. They have all those top people to do the investigation on Meghan, and then they didn't see that. This is what they needed it. All these people would have been there following them, but instead he bring hate to guide him. All right. And then everybody left. My goodness. Narrator Elephant Disney nature film. Okay, co-founder Archwell Foundation, production Audio Archwell, focus humanitarian and philanthropy Archwell.com, investor Cleaver Blend. This is the part where I think Princess Diana bought Meghan. Okay, for the other brother. This, okay, for the following, the image that they try to present to people, but nah, he threw it away. All right, let's see here. If anyone wants to read Meghan article, here's a thread for it. All right, thank you for this receipt. Okay, bravo for perfectly stating the truth. Okay, only hate causes one to be blind. There it is here. And Slow tweeted, there's no denying Meghan's resume cover. She hasn't taken credit for another's work. I always tell naysayers to produce their receipt to compare side by side with Meghan. So let's see yours. All right, so Harry knew what he got. Did I bookmark this? I need to bookmark this thread. Harry knew what he got. And this is why he thought this is the gold mine for the institution. But no, what did they do? Hate blinded them. All right, let's go to the next tweet. I probably will cut this video into 2 now. All right, 4 years ago, Harry... That's Vanessa Newton. Okay, you look at the screen as I read this. Okay, because I'm going to skip one, and that's the one you need to look at. 4 years ago, Harry blamed Meta's our princess in front of the world. All right, let's 11 seconds. I'll tell you.
He designed it.
And
it's beautiful. And he designed it. It's incredible.
yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure it stays on that finger.
Of course.
And
I'm telling you, her and Pagemaster been, minding her business, but she took over after Pagemaster been quiet lately. Vanessa, every time she tweets something, it's like there's a laugh behind it. Okay, bro, it wasn't the make sure it stays on the finger that takes me every time. Okay, me too. He said it that deep, sexy voice. He wasn't joking. LOL. That giggle she did, like, sir, I chose you, not the other way around. But I will let you continue to believe otherwise. LOL. Facts. LOL. OMG. I remember waking up in bed about 5:30 a.m. for work, and I was screaming, but my cousin that sometime in ice cream we got the throne. People. Okay, people did not believe me when I said she's the one. I called it. Okay, he was damn serious about that and obliged. She giggled like a child. Okay, and he hasn't let up one iota since. Had her pregnant every time. Had her pregnant every year after that. 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. Okay, they said they've done making babies, but Harry will keep her stigmatized. That's the word again. Into the foreseeable future. That's the smirk. Wait, 2018? I was living in England and didn't know that. Seriously. Okay, 2018 was for Archie. Okay, I hallucinate. Okay, it's okay. You didn't realize just how stigmatized Harry had her, did you? Oh my god, the squad. I tried to stay away from spicy rice and this channel lately. I've been really good, but the squad beat bring it back in. Okay, no Harry laying it down like Zad is supposed to. Okay, there's this. Yep, he has no chill. There's this, there's a like, there's the word again, my loves, there's a laugh, language, people are just laughing. Alright, I have what, 3 more? Let's see here. Okay, wifey. That's just a tweet. Wifey. There's Meghan. Okay, she's beautiful, ain't it? Yep, there's one comment here. Next tweet. Alright, now I need to move it fast now. Okay, thank you for sharing. There's someone who did a painting of all those moments that Harry and Meghan had. There's the umbrella, there's this and that. Okay, I don't know. I'll see if I could use this in the thing. Okay, there's me responded. Nice. Okay, Amelia, your work is beautiful. I think you should get this work on the material like shirt, books, cups, plates, stationaries for sale. Set up a partnership with a printing company and get your work out there. We'll support you. Go for it. Amelia, you are so sweet. Your art is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. And people just complimenting her. And it's really nice. Next tweet. Okay, now I want to move fast. Okay, love always wins. All right, there's the picture she used. That picture has been used in so many places. Who knows? This is another iconic picture too. They use that as they leave the UK and to move to the US. First it was Canada, then the US. Always and forever. Dude, that made me think of from the quote, real love is forever. The only couple in that entire family that looks like they genuinely like and love each other. Okay, I believe that also. Love will always win. All right, this is my last one. I think it's a prayer. Let me do this one. This one is a comedy that I saw and I bookmarked it to share it with you. I was gonna leave it out, but it was kind of funny. Okay, golden answer. Let's see here. 1 minute and 30 seconds.
But Singapore and Australia, we have some common history, which was we both used to be owned by the British. Right? But that's all history, okay? I don't hold a grudge against British people. In fact, I think the British, they are a very important species.
Pay attention. Pay attention. I have to stop somewhere. He's really funny. The last part is the getcha one. All right, but there's more.
They are part of the ecosystem, right? See, if you imagine the world to be like a human body, then the British, they are kind of like the large intestine, also known as the colon. Right?
Alright, this is so funny. He did it a very good job in that one.
And the colon is the part of the body that turns things into shit.
He's spot on. Everywhere they go, it's just disaster. As recently as this week I come across an article where they were somewhere in Kenya setting fire. Okay, so he's spot on.
Which is what the British do to other people's countries. That's why when the British take over a country, it's called colonization.
Oh, you get it? They colonization. They turn things into shit. All right.
I'm glad you all like that one. Because I once did that bit, and then a British guy in the audience got offended. He got offended at a comedy show. So I just said to him, well, dude, if your ancestors can take our land, then why can't you take a joke? At least the joke was given willingly.
He's spot on. He's spot on. Oh my God, I didn't see this. This is nuts. All right, let's just laugh. This is my last one. That's the prayer. One of the squad did, so I'm gonna put it here. All right. Prayer for Has, Meg, Archie, Lily. Okay, and Miss Doria. We come before you, Lord, who watches over the Sussexes to praise you. Please keep them from all harm. Watch over their life, their coming and going. Protect and deliver Harry, Meghan, Archie, Littlebeth, Diana, and Miss Doria from all the wicked. Bless their supporters. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, she used this picture. My goodness, every time Harry looks at her, there's like, phew. All right. Let's see Psalm 121. I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going both now and forevermore. Okay, so that's that. I feel like I want to do another prayer just in case I cut this video into to two. Prayer for let's do and hate. I don't know. Let's see what popped up here. Okay. To end racism. Okay, so there's a prayer for that. I don't know, just that popped up in my mind. Okay, oh Lord. Okay, the end racism. To end racism. Oh Lord, our God, and your mercy and kindness, no thought of ours is left unnoticed, no desire or concern ignore. You have proven that blessing abound when we fall on our knees and prayer, and so we turn to you and our hour of need. All right, let's go to image. What image can I come across? Let's see here. What do we have? Not much. I'm going with these two, this one and that one. So let's do this here. Okay, please remove from my mind the tendency to judge. Please remove from my mind the tendency to hate. Please remove from my mind the tendency to blame. Please reveal to me, Lord, a way to stand in my power through love instead of fear and through peace instead of violence. Oh, that's really good. May I hear not the voice for anger, but only the voice for love. And teach me, dear Lord, how not to hate those who hate me. Transform all darkness into light, dear Lord, my goodness, and use my mind as an instrument of your harmlessness. I surrender to you my thoughts of violence. Take these thoughts, Lord, and wash them clean. Thank you very much. This is where sometimes I was like, this is a baggage for you, because as human, you have that mindset to be, fight with fire. So when it's so much, that's why I said baggage for God. And this is it here from this prayer here. All right, let's do the other prayer. Oh my God. Okay, I thought it was prayer. Okay, St. Patrick High School Prayer, the Rosary, to end this pandemic of the coronavirus. And I think there's a new trend that's coming out. So the squad posted some stuff. I didn't bookmark it because I didn't want to change course. So I didn't bookmark it to share with you. Okay, as we launch this campaign in our school, our hope is is that thought all of us praying together, it will be a veritable bliss on heaven through the intercession of the Blessed Virgin Mary. During the Portuguese Revolution, 1974 to 1975, Sister Lucia of Fatima asked Our Lady to stop the violence. She replied, quote, the revolution will stop when 1 million families pray the rosary, end quote. This is the reason why we must begin to do our part by praying together as a whole school community and to get in touch with as many of our friends and family and others to create a chain of family rosaries. You know, as I'm reading this, I have a chill in my body where I'm sharing those prayers with you. And we have people all over the world who listen to my podcast. That's what I'm getting here. Wow. But anyway, let me continue. This pandemic is our war, which cannot be won by human means alone. But only through prayer. Hopefully our Blessed Lady will see our good and be touched by our effort. Let us try then and leave our prayers in the hand of Mary, our Blessed Mother. And also we had to do our part. We know what spread the pandemic. Put our mask. Okay, it's okay if you don't want to be vaccinated. Put your mask on at least to stop the spread of the virus. Okay, because there's a new branch that's coming out. Maybe that was for me to bring that conversation in, because the squad, I came across 2 tweets. One of the tweet was where one of the squad said they're blaming South Africa as where the pandemic, that new branch, the new variant of COVID came from. And one of the people who said it said South Africa have a lot of good scientists and all of that. And this is where, you know, because they were doing their work to find the different variant of it, they realized there's a new variant coming out. So don't blame it on South Africa, because it's already all over the world already. So this kind of thing. And I saw it, and then another squad posted that, you know, a lot of African countries, when they migrate to another country, they are very intelligent. They come with degrees and all of that. So don't be blaming us, this kind of thing. I didn't share it because it was dealing with the pandemic, but look at this. I'm reading this prayer. Maybe it was meant for me to share it with you, but now I just paraphrase it. But anyway, let me continue with the prayer. I'm not going to start all over. All right, you could freeze your screen to read everything on your own. All right, let us try then and leave our prayers in the hand of Mary, our Blessed Mother. The Rosary is the prayer with which God, through His Church and Our Lady, has recommended most insensibly to us all. Quote, pray the Rosary every day. And quote, Our Lady, 13th May 1970. 17. Queen of the Most Holy Rosary, pray for us. Mary, our Blessed Mother, please turn your eyes toward us now and the hour of our greatest need. We ask that through your intercession, we will see an end to this pandemic soon. Let's just hope for that. And for those of you who don't believe in whatever religion, okay, whatever religion it might be, all right, on my channel I always say, okay, if you don't have to believe in some of the things that I pray to or whatever, but the universe hears you when you say things. At least believe on something, whatever it may be. Believe on something. The spiritual world, the universe, or whatever it may be, the tree, the this, the that, but you have to believe something in order for you to be something, because you can't just wander around this world not having a direction or focus of something. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. And for those who are new, thank you for subscribe. And my comment section is always open. A lot of time I said things, I'm not expect anybody to agree with me, and some of you have shed light to certain things that I said. And you know, let's continue the conversation in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. We need to keep on praying, whichever way you see fit, to still protect the Sussexes and us, the squad. All right, take care.
But they speak a very different kind of Spanish. It's castellano, so it almost sounds like Italian.
Yeah.
Cuando llegas. Yeah. Exactly. Hey, mira vos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
what's a come and a go? Yeah. You didn't know I spoke Italian, did you?
I didn't.